Hey guys, it's Nikki. So this is my first X file, the Nikki file. I'm going to be telling you about the time I saw something strange and unusual in the sky. I was visiting my husband at work in Yuma, Arizona. He has always commuted from work. He is a medevac helicopter pilot, and he goes a week on, a week off to his job from San Diego. And Yuma's not that far away. It's like 3, maybe 4 at the worst hours away. But when you're gone for a week at a time, it's better to live in a better place with better daycare and schools and jobs and life than in the middle of nowhere in Yuma. No offense, guys. I've been told, by the way, people in Yuma actually don't like living there, and it's kind of this stopping place on the way to other places in Arizona. So I don't feel like I'm offending anyone because I don't think anyone likes living in Yuma. So back to the story. When you're a pilot, especially medevac pilot, you wear night vision goggles because you can't see things without them, and you need to see other aircrafts. You need to see things that the regular eye can't see. So I don't know if you know how they work. I suggest, so you know a little background about the story, do a little research, Google. Long story short, it makes light appear brighter, things appear closer. If you're looking at the sky, you only see a few stars. With night vision goggles, you see thousands and thousands and thousands of stars across the sky. They seem super bright, planets, stars, you name it. Aircrafts in the sky you can see from thousands of miles away. When I was in Yuma, I could see planes in Vegas. Like, they appeared like I could reach them with my hand. It was amazing. It's the coolest thing. I recommend, if you ever get a chance, or if you know anyone that has night vision goggles, I mean, $10,000, $20,000 ones, put them on and play with them. Don't play with them, don't break them, because you're not going to be a good friend, but try them out. They're pretty cool. So, my husband took my daughter. At the time, I was pregnant with my son, so I was pretty large, ready to pop, and just wanting to sit down and relax. He suggested I put the goggles on and look for shooting stars. So I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. So there's a chair outside, a reclining chair, like an office chair. So I got to lean back, put the goggles on, and just looked at the sky. I was staring for 20 minutes. He took Lily, my daughter, around playing with the helicopter, just walking around, checking out the Yuma airport. And basically, you could see planes, lots and lots of planes, and you could see them because they have lights on them. There's flashing lights, there's noise, lots of noise. Planes make noise, there's trails, jets make noise, aircrafts make noise, or you can see them because they're flashing. They also have a color to them. Some of them, they're usually lighter, especially against the dark sky. So I think I was trying to look up higher than where the planes were, around the shooting stars area of the sky, the higher parts. Planes only fly so high. So where I was looking, there's no planes. I see this dark, dark, dark shape. At first, it was really hard to even just notice what it was. I would have never noticed it, but I was just staying so still. And I was concentrating so hard on finding a shooting star because I never see them. And I see this dark, like gray, like a black gray color. This giant, giant shape. From my understanding, the planes that I saw thousands of miles away, it would have been, I'm guessing, 2 football fields in length, maybe the equivalent of maybe or to 6 planes, 6 like 747s wide. It was pretty big for being thousands of miles away, and it seemed like it was maybe in the shape of an octagon. No, this sounds weird. Maybe a trapezoid. This is a weird shape. Okay, so I see this weird octagonal, dark, gray, black shadow moving across the sky slowly. So I watched it from my left sight move right very slowly. And it went like this, slowly moving from one side of my view. It took about 20 minutes to get from just like here to here because it was moving so slow. I've seen satellites move faster than this thing. But anyways, at some points it moved a little faster, but it was just, it moved so slow. Just maybe slower than this. I saw it go in front of the stars, and it was nothing I've ever seen in my life. That was not a plane. It was the mother of all UFOs because it was giant. I saw a UFO, and I saw it with night vision goggles, and it was giant. It was in the direction, by the way, I found out later, of Area 51, which is kind of cool. I was just like, okay, so the whole time I think my mouth was like this. I was like watching this thing for 20 minutes. And then I think one of Chris's coworkers came outside and he's like, hey, who are you with the night vision goggles? And I explained I was his wife, and it's like, oh, do you ever see any weird, strange things in the sky? By the way, they've never seen this, and it is so weird, and I'll never be the same. Once you experience something like that, I did not have an actual encounter, but my breath has been taken away. My life will never be the same for what I saw that night. Now I know for sure our government is hiding so much. I just can't even tell you how crazy our government is. They're so ridiculous. The fact that they can conceal this because there was no lights, so I get that, but how much longer are you going to be able to hide this kind of technology, this kind of size? I mean, why don't you share it? How are we supposed to get ahead in, the space race if, we've got the technology, but you're hiding it and you don't want to share? How are we going to encourage our children to do better and invent more and be intelligent if you're hiding the most intelligent people creating these cool ships? Or maybe there's an alien race that you stole it from, or you are borrowing technology that's far more advanced. I don't know what's going on, but this was not something that's normal. This was not something you see every day. It was not a regular aircraft. It was a UFO. I swear on everything I've seen in my whole life, I'll never be the same. I've said it so many times. It was so cool. I gotta tell you, so cool. Giant, shadowy, octagonal, trapezoid figure moving across the sky. I gotta tell you, it was hard to define the shape because it was so dark. I don't know if you know how to describe something that's so black and gray and so dark that you can't even describe the color. It was just really creepy. But anyways, I'm tired. I told you my story, and maybe you'll stick around for X-File number 2, but I hope you like it. Maybe you guys saw the shape that I saw. Maybe you have some comments to share with me. I'd love to hear your stories. This stuff, I'm like a little kid in a candy store. I love these stories. Anything to do with the weird, strange, or paranormal, hit me up, let me know, and let's collaborate and talk. Subscribe and like, and I'll make more videos. Take care. Bye.